Hey Alan, it's so good to see you. I can tell that you're feeling a lot of emotions right now. Your eyes are red and you are showing me some signs that are a little bit concerning to me. So I'd like for you to tell me like what's going on right now? What are you feeling in this moment?
Feeling sad, angry, and scared.
You're feeling sad, angry, and scared. Why?
I'm just scared of what happens and what happened, and I'm angry because I couldn't do anything about it.
Um, About what? If you feel comfortable with telling me, I'd like for you to elaborate a little bit.
Last week after therapy,
Mhm.
I got home and my dad got home from work not too long after, and the house wasn't cleaned to his standards, which sometimes is nearly impossible. And I asked him, or he started yelling at me, and his eyes got really red. And I asked him, "What the hell was wrong with you? Why are you getting so mad?" And he like flipped a switch and told me not to cuss, and pretty much grabbed me like by my collar of the shirt and pulled me to the restroom and put soap in my mouth and said, "We don't cuss." And when he did that, he like scratched right here, and I'm just afraid that's gonna happen again. And I was just so mad because I didn't like try to push him away or fight or anything. And it's not the first time this has happened, several times. Um, but this was the most recent one.
Mhm.
Although a couple days later, um, we were just kind of like messing around, play fighting, but he got too rough, or he got too rough because I had like popped him accidentally too hard, like play fighting,
Mhm.
and he took it too serious and punched me really hard, leaving a bruise on my arm.
Mhm.
And it's just been sitting there, and like I look at it, and it just makes me feel scared of like how he can go 0 to 100 in a blink of an eye, even when we were just playing, having fun.
Um, would you mind showing me your bruise?
Um, I mean, it's right here.
Oh, wow, that's a pretty big bruise. So it sounds to me that there's a lot of anger in the home and that he's been abusing you for a while. How long have you been dealing with his behavior?
I mean, ever since I was a little kid, I can just vividly remember several times of him not only hurting me, but either hurting my older sibling or
Mm.
even my mom. They get into it a lot. My mom's another story. We can talk to her or talk about her either today or another session. But there's a lot of tension and anger between the both of them, and they both can go 0 to 100 real quick. And I've seen a lot of that. I've seen a lot again towards my older sibling, and but yeah, just as far back as I can remember, just yeah.
So with your older sibling, what is one event that you've know that you witnessed?
Similar to like last week where my dad made me put soap in my mouth. My sister has a smart mouth at times and
Mhm.
lets her words come out faster than her brain processes it. And yeah, she's probably eaten several bars of soap by now.
Have you ever seen either of your parents lay a hand on her?
My mom for sure. I mean my dad too. Um, but my dad doesn't really for horror doesn't really use hand. He'll use more of a belt, and um, that's kind of like his staple. His signature is the belt.
Hmm.
My mom, hers, she resorts to scratching, hair pulling, slapping, sometimes even punching.
Wow. So she also punches too. So is that with both of you, you and your older sibling?
Yeah, my mom, um, because I don't have super long hair, she doesn't really pull my hair like my sisters, but she'll slap me or punch me in the chest or
Hmm.
um, but it usually her it's slapping in the face or she'll get something anything like a wooden spoon around her or a chancla or something and hit me with whatever she's got as her first reaction response.
Wow, that sounds like a very tough household to be in. Have you ever told like a family member, maybe a grandma,
Too
cousin,
scared.
you're too scared? What makes you say that you're too scared?
I don't know what my mom and dad would do to me or my older sibling or what would happen to us. I've threatened to call the police on my parents and they my dad jokingly would say you'd be gone before they even arrived and I don't even know what that means. It instills a fear in me and I just go to my room and lock my door and hide.
And so when you're in your room, what do you find yourself doing to help calm all of those nerves?
Um, Usually I'll turn my TV on, either pretty loud or see if I have any friends online and just try to game.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You know, this is a safe place and you can tell me anything. And by you talking about this, it's healing you, whether you realize it or not. But, you know, I am concerned for you. And how I told you before, I am a mandated reporter and I would hate for anything to happen to you again. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to report this
No,
to,
please don't. Please don't. This is between us. I only feel comfortable telling this to you because I haven't told anybody, and you're the only person I trust. And please don't say to anyone.
I'll make sure that your parents don't find out that this report was taken because of our interaction today. But I do have to report it because I am concerned for your safety and the safety of your siblings.
Even know what to say. I don't know. I don't want you to. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what's gonna happen.
You're gonna be okay, and I'm gonna make sure that you're gonna be okay. You know, you can call me if you need me, anytime throughout the week. I care about you deeply, and I don't want anything to happen to you. What you've gone through, it's called trauma, and if we don't put a stop to this now, it's gonna continue. So
I mean, it's not even that bad. It's just a bruise or a scratch. Like it's not that bad. You don't need to report anything. It's not bad.
because I am legally mandated to report anything that might be a slight suspicion of abuse, I do have to report it. Although, you know, I do fear for you, but that's another reason for me to report it is because I need to make sure that you're going to be safe. Okay. I
Well, what's gonna
can
happen?
I don't know what's going to happen, but what I can tell you is that you're going to be okay. And I'm going to see you again next week and the week after and the week after. And we're going to work on some more integral parts of um, your life to help you become more of a resilient, strong man. I know that I've been talking to you for quite a while now, and I'm very honored that you opened up to me today. I know that you've been holding back a lot of tears and you've been holding back a lot of stories, and you're important to me. So I just need you to understand what I need to do and what I expect for the future. And that's for you to be safe and for you not to be in harm's way. So I hope you understand.
I think so.
Okay. Well, Alan, I appreciate you opening up to me. We're going to go over some exercises to help relieve some of those tensions in just a minute, but we'll schedule an appointment for next week for the same time if you're okay with that. And closer towards the end of our session, I will go over some breathing techniques with you and other exercises that will help you throughout this time. Meanwhile, I think it will be very helpful for you because what's most important is your physical and mental well-being. And so I'm going to do whatever I can to help you through this process. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Alan.
Thank you.
Thank you.